very disorganized. First stream of 2018, disorganization stream. So, what I did for my New Year's. I didn't go out and party, I didn't do anything fun like that. We had dinner at my mom's house. I cooked steaks and whatever. And then shortly thereafter, everybody fell asleep. So I just sat at my mom's house until just before midnight and did nothing. And then I came home and Allison went to bed at like midnight exactly because she had been sleeping already, so it didn't matter. And I decided that I was going to watch the Royal Rumble. But not last year's Royal Rumble. I decided I was going to watch the 2014 Royal Rumble.
Holy shit, we just watched that last night too.
Yeah. So I watched the 2014 Royal Rumble.
It's really good.
Wasn't it great?
It doesn't turn at the end at all.
Well, I'm not paying attention. I'm terrible. So I watched that and I have my thoughts on that. But then I was like, all right, 2014 Royal Rumble's over. What am I gonna do? I should probably go to bed. Watch the 2015 Royal Rumble.
We're in the middle of that. We're right at the start of the actual Rumble. We're watching that when we're done here.
All right, 2015 Royal Rumble's done. What am I gonna do? I'll watch the 2016 Royal Rumble. So I went to bed at 7:30 this morning.
Oh, well. Time well spent.
So this will not be a very long stream this evening. I don't even know where I'm fucking at in the game, to be 100% fair. I did this 2 weeks ago, so. Anyway, yeah. One thing I can say is that I'm not necessarily a big CM Punk fan, but I don't blame him for being pissed off at the company.
Yeah.
After watching
his last ever event for the company.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Damn it!
Yeah,
You're gonna eliminate me in a horseshit way, and then you're gonna let a part-timer win the Rumble. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's clearly not a guy that both I and fans would be happy if you're utilizing properly. They're not chanting his name constantly.
And just, I mean, whatever. It is what it is.
It's one of those things where just even watching, like I said, we're right at the start of the 15, the actual Rumble match. But it's like, in retrospect, the end of last year's Rumble wasn't great, mostly because they ended up not really utilizing that storyline as well as they could have. But holy crap, was it so much better than what they had been doing?
Yeah. Yeah, no,
The potential was there, yeah.
I very much, I just watching that whole. Can I go up like 4 or 5 times and then come to something? That's what I thought.
Mom says she should still be up, by the way.
Okay.
Am I on level 5?
She wasn't on Saturday, so no guarantees.
I don't remember how to check that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know there's a way to, but selected here. But yeah, no, it.
Quick, scream into your second controller.
Yeah. The actual purpose of.
Yeah.
Get my ass kicked.
That line of in the instruction manual that makes no sense.
Okay, explain.
So the Pulse voice with their ears, if you're playing in Japan, there's a line in the instruction manual about how they hate loud noises.
Okay.
So, you know, the Famicom controller has the microphone in the second controller.
Okay.
So in Japan, in order to defeat them, you actually have to make loud noises into the microphone in the second player controller.
Huh.
Not in the American version, though.
And not in the re-release in Japan by the time the AV Famicom was out, because Much like us, the AV Famicom has no microphone.
Now I see what's going on here. Yeah, no, after having watched events of yesteryear in the WWE, the current product doesn't necessarily upset me quite as much.
Yeah, like, it's still one of those weird, like, there's things that they could be doing better.
Yep, yeah, oh, most definitely.
But like, hey, we're getting 2 Rumble matches, so they might not screw up at least one of them.
No, they're going to. Oops. I'm out of bombs, so. Who knows? I guess I can't say for sure one way or another. The potential exists that they're not going to fuck it up. I mean, at least the rumor sheets say that we won't have Roman Reigns winning, so.
We might get Juan Cena.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be that pissed about Juan Cena winning.
The only thing that would annoy me is that setting up he's going to break Ric Flair's record.
Yeah, which, whatever. I mean, I love Flair as much as any other person, but...
It's one of those things where it's like, on the one hand, I don't hate the idea of somebody breaking his record, but I don't know, the fact that he's still so freaking young.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, he's still got some years in him.
It's just the fact that there was that era where he'd get a title belt like every other week.
Yeah. I like the prediction on Cage Site, I don't remember what it is, of Rusev being in the title picture this year.
Well, it is Rusev Day.
I think he's doing a good job of getting himself over, so.
Yeah, no, everybody seems to love Rusev Day.
Best-selling T-shirt on
Interesting enough, is one that was not on sale yesterday for some reason.
because people are actually buying it. It's amazing.
I mean, if you wanted your James Ellsworth T-shirt, those were available for like,
I'm astonished.
yeah, for like $5 or something.
Yeah, not shocking.
Yeah.
So, not that it's that important, but predictions of who we may see in the Rumble. You think we're gonna see Bautista?
It's a possibility. I just hope there's some actual surprise entrance, because they haven't. That's the one thing like the 2014 and 2015 Rumble do. Is the random like
DDP?
Yeah, like Kevin Nash.
Oh yeah, Kevin Nash. I forgot.
Who was afraid it was going to blow out his quads on the way to the ring.
I forgot Kevin Nash was in there.
Yeah.
That was Bubba coming back. Bubba Ray Dudley coming back.
Could be. Hogan. I want Hogan to enter the Rumble.
A lot of the stuff out there right now is saying that we'll probably see a Hogan return this year, and I don't necessarily argue that.
There was one of the out there rumors for WrestleMania is the potential for a Hogan Cena match.
Hogan Cena,
Which would be like, it would be awesome because it's something you've never seen, but at the same time I also don't know if I need like a near 70-year-old like
right?
whose best days are well behind him.
Yeah, no.
Though at the same time, Hogan AJ Styles would pull out a match.
Well, that kind of goes without saying. I mean, it's AJ Styles. There's a lot of, there's a lot of hot talk out there about who we're going to see in the WWE now, as far as some independents and some TNA guys. Ricochet and James Storm and EC3 and Bobby Lashley and
James Storm wouldn't surprise me because he actually had it like a tryout 2 years ago.
Yeah, he was in NXT for a while.
Yeah, he wrestled a couple tryout matches in NXT around the same time that Bobby Roode did. He made the less than awesome decision to stick with TNA. Something that I'm pretty sure he regrets on some level.
Well, I'm sure you have to. I'm gonna stay in the dumpster fire.
I'm gonna stand by them. Oh, they just got worse. Like,
yeah, no, there's a lot of hot talk, There always is.
well, we were talking about last night. The thing that's gonna be interesting is when it gets to the layoff period or the release window.
Yep.
Monday.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting this year.
It's unfortunately going to be talented guys that are just underutilizing.
Oh yeah.
Which at the same time, for them, might be the best.
Well,
thing that could happen.
it's very good for them, yeah. I won't argue that, but I'm sure that some guys that I don't want to see go will go, because that's just the way it works. But whatever.
Yeah, you need to watch that.
It should be an interesting year. I very much am. I'm stoked. I'm always stoked for the Rumble, though.
It's a really fun match.
Especially when it's well done. It's even when it's moderately well done, it's good.
Yeah, like there's just those period of years where they keep scuffing the ending.
Well, yeah, like you said, the whole Authority, Big Show, and Kane just dumping everybody, and that's lame, and like.
Well, the 2014 one where it's just like it was because the 2014 Rumble in general, like people are mostly out of it. You buried it under a terrible Orton Cena match. Then the Rumble happens and you actually get people back into it, and then you kill it. You kill it horribly at the end.
Yeah, it's pretty much what I expect, to be fair.
Well, I mean, the last year they definitely made me not upset that Orton won by inserting Roman Reigns at 30.
Yeah, well, that's the best.
I just remember sitting here watching it.
Oh, we got yelled at by Allison because we were too loud.
Yeah.
The single best. I thought I pushed one of these bricks. Do I have to bomb my way out of here? The best part to me about the end of the Rumble is God damn it. I just got my sword back. I'm gonna lose it again. Is the fact that people are cheering Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
It's just so confusing.
Oh yeah, that was so
I mean,
weird.
it's something I'm not used to. So.
Well, right. That was
Because I got in after people were booing him.
right. Well, the same here. That was the after that, the rest of the Rumbles I've watched since then.
Uh-huh.
That was the last Rumble that I hadn't watched. Oh fuck! I'm gonna die here.
That's even better than a heart.
But yeah, no, it was very strange because I'm in the same boat as you are, where Roman Reigns gets booed. That's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm. Unless he's part of the Shield, and then people like him.
Well, then he doesn't get booed because he's part of the Shield.
Well, right.
It's not that people necessarily cheer per se for him specifically, but
Well, I think that's the weird thing too when we were watching the 2014 one, where it's like the pre-match promo where they're like talking to the Shield and stuff.
I don't remember that.
They're all going to work together, but then
when
it comes down to the three of them, only one of them can win.
Blah blah, and it's just like, wow, Roman Reigns actually can cut a promo when you're not feeding him terrible lines.
Succotash, son.
I kind of forgot that he was actually okay.
And he's not terrible at it. Always. Yeah, I was amused. I enjoyed the Rumble, I guess, is my best description of it.
It's a fun gimmick, man, and they're one of the most fun like old pay-per-views to go back and watch.
Yeah, because you always have like everybody shows up.
Yeah.
I think that's the part I like the most. It's like you're gonna see everybody.
You can see Max Moon show up.
Ha ha!
He sure is. It's an amazing character idea and design.
Uh-huh.
So which dungeon is this?
5? I don't know if I'm supposed to be on 5 yet, but...
The original.
yes. Well... Let me go further. Okay. Level 1 you get the boomerang. Level 2 you get the magic boomerang. 3, 4. I've got the raft and the ladder, so I should be... This seems like it would be where I'm supposed to be. Whether that's accurate or not, I'm not sure, but...
Maybe you could have watched back your footage.
I could have, but that's a lot of work. Look, I'm live streaming. Not, making a film here to check continuity errors and such. I had some other thoughts that I was like, talk to the Chads. They'll have opinions on this stuff.
You watched the same one we did last night.
I was
We're really awesome. Celebrating New Year's.
To be 100% fair, well, yeah. First of all, I'm old.
Yeah,
and I wasn't gonna. I was like, I could get drunk, but
I hear that.
I would fall asleep like immediately after I started drinking, so that's senseless. And I tried to watch. What did I try to turn on? I tried to turn something on Netflix, and my Netflix just kept crashing. So I'm like, WWE Network, I guess. That's where I'm gonna go. And it worked, so...
Yeah, it was, because, like, last year before the Rumble, we'd actually been making our way through all of the Rumbles, and we made it up to, like, 2003 or something. And we started picking that up again, then it was like, let's just jump ahead to... What did we start with, 2011? Yeah, 2011, because it was the one before I started watching Manias again, because I hadn't seen that. Which, those are interesting as well. Since 2011 is where you have Alberto Del Rio win, I believe.
Oh, is that the big one?
Yeah.
Like the 40-man or whatever.
Yes.
Yep. The only 40-man Rumble.
Yep. Yeah, that's Alberto Del Rio who wins.
Yeah. And then he challenges Edge. And loses. And then Edge retires. And then the year after that is where Sheamus wins. And uses his epic win. Challenge Daniel Bryan.
To bury Daniel Bryan.
Yeah. In that thing that they both knew would hurt his career more than Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, there was a lot of, I find myself a lot of times while I was watching those old Rumbles, I actually rooted for Sheamus at times. I'm just like, oh, I hate all these other guys. Go Sheamus.
Yeah. Well, that's the weird thing of that Rumble too, where it's just like, oh, fans are actually like cheering Sheamus because this is still when he's like actually over as a babyface.
Well, since you want, and since we brought it up, can we talk about how nobody suspected that, you know, Booker T was going to enter the Rumble even though he wasn't wearing pants at the commentary table?
Yeah. we actually.
What are you doing, Booker T?
Yeah. Like, oh man, he's going in, and then he gets up and he just takes off his suit coat and is already just wearing his wrestling tighties with no pants. And apparently that's just how he commentates because nobody thought that was out of place. Makes the fact that he just goes, "Ugh," a lot even more disturbing. What I'm saying is sexual harassment lawsuit incoming.
Oh, and JBL.
Oh god. Waste of a spot.
It was a good comedy spot. I mean, it would be better, like, more recently when everybody hates him even more.
Yeah, well, and it's just like the weird thing there where it's like, that's the, like, two where it's just like, number 30, the crowd is chanting Daniel Bryan, and the yes chant going, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
To thunderous boos.
Yeah, that was not a wise positioning choice there.
And that's the point where it's like, boy, I'm sure I'm glad JBL had a spot in this.
Is it 2015 that the New Age Outlaws wrestle?
In the very first match against the Ascension.
The Ascension?
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah. The thing is, I think it's the next pay-per-view. It's either the next pay-per-view or one of the Raws after that Rumble. They have like a rematch and beat the Ascension.
Really?
Yeah.
Ouch. I guess, you're destined to get buried. You're destined to get buried.
Well, it doesn't help when you have JBL talking about how they're not as good as the APA.
Well, obviously they're not as good as the APA. Come on, the APA are the best.
Oh, by the way, did you know that you're streaming right now?
Yep.
My phone let me know that.
Yeah. That's by design.
Yeah.
While you're sitting in the room with me streaming.
I should get that streamception going.
Well, I mean, that's what I have going right there. Yeah, no, there was a lot of just like, what the fucks. I had forgotten about them trying to use The Rock to get Roman over.
Oh god, yeah. Like
And
I said,
what-
we're just at the start of that Rumble, like the actual Rumble match. I'm excited because I haven't watched it since.
I had forgotten at the end of it, they had the opportunity to make it good.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with all those, like that one, 2016, 2017 even, like there was always well, 16 especially, like I said, we haven't watched, so I can't exactly remember who's in there, but I know it's some dope guy that would be down with in Triple H, and there's the brief moment where we were all delusional about the fact that Triple H maybe wasn't going to win, and then Triple H.
Isn't it Dean Ambrose?
It was either Ambrose or Ziggler.
Yeah.
But either way, it's just like, boy, maybe it's finally their time. Nope. Triple H is getting the belts again. Fantastic.
Spoilers, it's the end.
Yeah.
That's why they probably won't be.
Based on everything that I've read, is Ziggler. He may be transitioning his role a little bit, but he's not leaving the company.
See, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, if he ever went indie, he would make crazy money, though. That's the thing.
Well, he's really fucking good.
But at this point, why don't you just cash a decent-sized paycheck and phone it in if that's what you want to do?
But he might lose his smile, man.
If he hasn't lost his smile yet, I don't know what the wait is.
Well, it's because he got to kiss Vicky Guerrero, and that's everybody's...
Ugh.
It's an illustrious list. Him, Edge... I assume Eddie at some point.
You would guess.
Dude.
Aw. Other shit that I've read on the good old rumor mill recently. But I'm drawing a blank. Because there's been plenty of hot talk out there.
Yeah.
I mean,
'Tis the season.
yeah, and typically it's just that. God damn it. I've died in that room twice now.
Yeah, those guys are kicking your ass hard.
Yeah, no,
Kurt Hawkins' losing streak is now a t-shirt.
yep. Except for the t-shirt has 200 ticks on it.
Oh. Well, I guess
Holographics and things.
this is the future.
We were actually discussing that. Is he going to break Gilbert's losing streak?
I don't see why he couldn't.
I mean, ideally, you get him right up to the edge of Gilbert's, like tie Gilbert's losing streak, and then wrestle Gilbert. Because Gilbert wants to maintain his record. Probably.
I would assume he would. I mean, he's only got one record, so.
He's got two. He's the longest reigning light heavyweight champion.
Wow, so Kurt Angle announced the official rules for the Women's Royal Rumble match. They're the exact same as the rules for the Royal Rumble match.
Oh, over the top rope, please. What's just the floor? No,
And
right?
it will be 30 women.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. So we get 2 full Royal Rumbles.
And the winner gets a title shot at WrestleMania 34.
Nice.
So in other words,
So
just
Asuka.
like the Royal Rumble.
So
And-
Asuka wins and then challenges the person that she's been shoving around,
Yeah, that goes without saying, I think.
which I'm fine with. Asuka's awesome. I also like that they've been having her do just enough talking now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's,
Also, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the Gold Dust Asuka stuff.
no.
Oh, that's pretty great.
Yeah, so you know the mixed match challenge or mixed gender challenge or whatever the crap.
Yep.
Alexa Bliss versus Asuka match announced for Raw tonight in Miami.
Oh, great. Give it away. But yeah, so Goldust has been trying to get Asuka to be his partner. And she's been, like, rebuffing him online. They've been sending images back and forth on Twitter. It's pretty great.
I'm assuming it's not titled tonight. So.
Oh, obviously.
Well, yeah, because I heard she's not going to break her losing streak until she's the champ. And even then it's going to be a...
She'll probably hold that belt for a good long while.
Yeah.
Enzo Amore was supposed to be in the hospital. So that's a wrong question.
What is he doing in the hospital?
I will find out in a second. I'm reading about Paige right now.
Paige is just beat up.
Any of the background section bands.
Yeah, I watched the little snippet.
Oh, I think she suffered a stinger.
Don't want her hurt.
No, especially since she just came back.
Well, especially since there are 30 women on a roster with...
Well, I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to bring in Mae Young Classic people and probably some...
Which is good, because that's your chance to actually get them to
Some
people who didn't watch.
some veteran legend women.
Trish. You're gonna see
Trish. That one will probably have some surprises.
Which I'm excited, because yeah, we were actually talking, you know, who could show up that would be awesome. Because Alundra Blaze could probably at least still participate in a Rumble.
Right, that's true.
And that would be awesome
That
to see.
actually would be awesome.
But yeah, we should totally throw some money in a pot.
Yeah, I like that idea. Well, I sent Right Up might be willing to get in on that.
Oh, that'd be good, because then we would all actually get... I don't know.
Mike, the best would be to have five of us.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
Hey, how about you don't start talking about throwing my money around for me?
You could throw like $1 to $5 in a pot.
I might. It sounds like Amor Enzo is just in the hospital for like flu-like symptoms, so probably just getting IVs. Because apparently he caught whatever Strowman had.
Making up with Strowman again.
Well,
I mean, I'd assume. I mean, it would be more likely that he caught whatever Nia Jax has. But...
Right.
I mean, Strowman needs to ragdoll somebody, and if you need somebody to ragdoll,
Yeah, that's
They're filming a segment in a hospital. We just don't know yet.
that's possible.
Just rehashing the Stone Cold
That's
man.
right. Whack him with some bedpans.
I actually heard that.
Strowman will make Enzo piss his pants. Amazing.
Well, you don't think that's going to go the other direction? Have Enzo get Strowman to...
Oh, what a twist! What a twist! But no, I don't think.
I mean, only one of them is a champion. It's not Strowman.
Yeah,
It's true.
It's true.
Move him to 205 Live.
That's when you know 205 Live is failed.
Well, look,
There's not even any pretense. This is a cruiserweight division.
we've already had the addition of Bray Wyatt to that card, like the 205 Live tour.
Oh wow.
Bray Wyatt's on it.
Oh,
That's the level that he's at right now.
Man.
Well, it's him and Matt.
Maybe Sister Abigail's a cruiserweight. You don't know.
It's him and Matt Hardy,
true.
and they're just like, these two guys really aren't doing a whole lot otherwise, so let's just use them to drum up 205 Live business.
Oh, when is that Road to WrestleMania thing in the cities? Because we should actually all go to that. I know it was announced. March 9th.
I'll have to check my shit, but I don't foresee it being like
Friday at 7:30. So, in theory, it should be fine, since you could mostly get off work and still make it there in time. Mostly.
Mostly get off of work.
Mostly. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. Later, they're also there later this month. Yeah, they're there Sunday, January 21st at 1 p.m. and then they're there
So it
again.
seems like they've realized that Minnesota's a good place for their company right now.
Yeah, weird. And then, yeah, again on March 9th, and that's the Road to WrestleMania tour, which will actually have probably interesting things going on.
maybe.
Well, it's a house show, which means you'll actually see people you care about wrestle other people you care about,
Right.
and actually get matches that have satisfying conclusions, because we're not building a weekly slow build storyline.
You know, I don't even think they're trying to build a storyline, because no one in the staff can write a story to save their lives.
What are you talking about? A House of Horrors match?
It was pretty awesome, but
The greatest match of the year. finally dethroning the Ambrose Asylum match
Oh,
as the
God.
greatest match of all time.
Ambrose Asylum. So it's
It ended with a tack spot.
yeah, and it was the thing is you had two guys who can put on an amazing match.
And instead you had them hitting each other with Moppy and
You had a stipulation that was actually kind of interesting in the fact that a hardcore style match like that, especially when you're dealing with
a guy from CZW
yeah,
and Chris Jericho, who
Well-
wrestled in Japan for...
well, and even if Jericho isn't willing to take the bumps, as long as they're willing to pay Ambrose, he'll take them.
Even if they're barely willing to pay Ambrose, he'll take them, because he's insane.
Nothing wrong with being insane.
Which, I mean, once again, he's from CZW.
Right. Fucking cocks.
Those stall folks are just,
They're just destroying me. Anyway, something first. But yeah, hey, you had all like the pieces there, and instead of producing something that was good, you produced just a giant turd, and it made me
Yeah.
sad.
But they got to reference Mobby, and then there was a tack spot, so what more do you want? Oh, something good.
I can't lie, I enjoyed the tack spot.
Well, yeah, no, like that's a...
It was well done.
The match ended well. And honestly, even with the comedy bits and stuff in the middle, like, if you'd sped the match up slightly, it probably wouldn't have been as bad.
Yeah, it felt kind of plodding a little bit, I guess. I can agree with that. I died here too. I can't fucking block because I don't have the big shield.
You know, the secret to beating this game is not dying as much.
Yeah,
It's my helpful.
thank you for your
Yeah.
insight. It is greatly useful.
Yeah, says the person who's died this many times, if not more, on the original Legend of Zelda, so, you know.
It's been a long time since I played this game too.
The thing is, it's much like the original Metroid, it's hard to go back to.
Yeah. It's still good.
Oh, yeah.
In no way, shape, or form do I find anything about it bad. The
Well, and like
control-
looking at it in the context of when it came out, it's amazing.
It's
Yep.
revolutionary, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like there's so many things I expect from Zelda games now that this one doesn't have yet. Like honestly, restarting with only 3 hearts, no matter how many heart containers you have, it's pretty weak.
Yeah.
Though, you know, games that share an engine, like Metroid, do the same damn thing.
Oh god.
Start with 30 energy.
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that. And God, that sucks.
Like this one, at least you stand a fairly decent chance of like kill a bunch of Octoroks and stuff.
Kill some things, you'll get hearts. Metroid, it's like, hope you got a place to farm because.
Well, and hope you're long enough that you actually have weapons that make farming semi-easy.
Or you have a few days to spare.
The only game where you start off with a short beam, like, would make you as weak as possible.
This is really expensive, but I want the blue ring.
Hey. I think we can see the pieces of Triforce that you could have figured out where you were at.
Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm on stage 4. That could be part of my problem. 130, huh? So I'm actually, am I on the raft level? Where I'm supposed to use the raft to get to? I think I am.
Now you've got the blue ring, so it'll probably be
things will be much easier. And from here. Level 4. Yeah, I haven't been here before, so.
Well, that probably that might explain some things.
Well, I mean,
You don't have to go in order, but it helps.
yeah. I think I can bomb that real quick. Whatever. Did I just drop the stream? Looks like I did. That's alright. We'll see if it comes back.